Hi-yo, YouTube, my name is Dexter, and welcome to this Warframe Friday special. Today we're on the plains of Eidolon again. I said I'd be back eventually, and I'm finally back. Currently nighttime, and if you'll notice, there's a giant streak going across the sky there. There's an event coming soon, trademark? About the meteorites. Every time you log into the game, log into the game, Lotus will say that there's a meteorite headed towards Earth on an impact trajectory just beyond Cetus, which the plains of Eidolon are just beyond Cetus. But that's neither here nor there. I'm sure you all can hear that screaming off in the distance. At nighttime, a giant monster roams the plains, and he's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't have the strength to kill him, and today I'm just doing a bounty. Just a full bounty. Oh, there he is. That thing, the Eidolon Terrorist. He is pretty big, he's pretty tough, and I like him. Unfortunately, you don't really need anything from him. He's just a nice little bonus that you can go fight if you choose to. If you don't, then you don't have to worry about it. But I'm just going to take a nice stroll through the plains. Today we're playing Saryn Prime. I've got a different skin on her than the last video that I showed. It's called her Orphid skin, and I really like it. I've also got my Saryn Prime, my Stiletto Primes, and then one of my friends, the same guy who got me this skin, gave me the Platinum to rename this giant Nikana, called the Nikana Prime. I renamed it Glorious Nippon Steel, because I'm a fucking weeb. I thought the name was funny, because it's a katana, called a Nikana, and Glorious Nippon Steel. But we're gonna go shoot people. If you don't know what any of my guns do, I'll tell you real quick. Saryn Prime, crit status weapon. Stilettos, crit status weapon. Nikana Prime, crit weapon. You're gonna notice a very real trend with me. I like crits. Crits are good. And we're still playing Saryn. Saryn still does the same thing that she's always done, which is kill people. But this mission, they introduced new... Oh, wait, it's behind me. They've introduced a bunch of new mods to the Plains drop table that they announced them when they came out. They said that these mods were going to be available on the Plains when the Plains first came out. Only like 7 or 8 of them were in total. It was a small bug. It's just... I think we're on patch number 8 so far of the Plains of Eidolon. So, we've got a lot of, there's been a lot of patches in like 4 weeks. On day 1, there was like 4 patches in a single day. So we're like 12 patches in, still fixing problems with the Plains of Eidolon. It's really solid. I love the plains. I'm just kind of out of things to do on them. I'm basically just looking for the, I'm just basically after the mods now, because I really wanted them. I don't think they're any good, or at least not compared to where I am in the game right now, but if you're just starting, I think they're a fantastic addition. And they're a fantastic thing to go after if you're just starting the game. Yep. Aha. And I'm just taking my time, because the last time I tried hanging out on the plains, every time I did anything, it looked really, really blurry. I think I removed motion blur. I'm fairly certain I turned that off, but I'm just trying to take my time with this now. I'm not going to be doing any bullet jumps, not going to be doing any sprint, or not going to be doing any bullet jumps or hopping into my arc wing. I'm just going to be running and bullet jumping upward. Whoops. I thought I could land on that mesh. Let's try that again. I can, but then I slide off. Okay. Give me that stuff. Woo. So this is a 4-part bounty. I apologize if this takes longer than like 30 minutes, but chances are it is, because it's just a lot of running back and forth on the plains. And I also apologize in future about snuffing so much, because I'm kind of stuffy right now. But yeah, I'm sure you all saw that streak of fire. That's the meteorite that that Lotus was talking about. Oh, armored vault. Good. I get to defend for like 2 minutes. This will be fun. I don't really have the frame to defend very well, but I'm gonna try it. I mean, Saryn can do a lot. Like, what Saryn does is really potent. It's a lot of damage and a lot of crowd control. Well, not crowd control. It's a lot of damage and just makes enemies softer. Because, like, my one button, called Spores, gives people who are affected by it an immediate viral proc, which viral steals half of a target's maximum health for, I think, 6 seconds. Saryn's passive is that status effects or any kind of proc lasts longer. And most procs last 6 seconds-ish. So with, Saryn... Oh, whoop, wrong button. With Saryn, she'll be, my procs will last like 8 seconds. And that little thing I just killed there is a sentient enemy that you need to kill with your operator, which comes in later. I'm not going to go over it too much, but suffice to say, the Terrorist that's stomping around here, you also need to go Tenno mode to or you need to go, yeah, it's Tenno operative. You need to be your operator. Or Tenno operator. You need to go to your operator form and kill them that way, because the Eidolons are, or the sentients are weak to the type of damage that the operator. Hey, holy shit! I got Sovereign Outcast. Holy fuck! That's like a 0.02% drop chance. Okay, I'm happy about this. I don't care what I get out of this mission anymore. I got Sovereign Outcast. Alright. So, allow me to finish my initial thought about this guy. The little thing I have on my arm, the little arm cannon there, is the only way I can hurt the Eidolon. Which, I'm not against. I just kind of wish it dealt a little bit more damage, because the Sentience is what they're called. The Terrorist is a sentient enemy. They're supposedly weak to sentient, or void energy, which is what the little kid there uses, but it doesn't do any damage. It doesn't do a lot of damage to him. Alright. So, that's basically all I'll say about the Terrorist. It is an interesting fight. It's very hectic, but it's a lot of fun, too. But I'm going to talk about Saryn again, because that little white shell that you see me leaving around is what's keeping me alive. There's a mod that I have for Saryn, specifically called Molt, or Regenerative Molt. And every time I hit the 2 button, I'll get healed over 10 seconds for an amount of health. I forget how much it is, but I get healed for an amount of health every time, or per second for 10 seconds every time I hit that button. I think my current power strength is around 75%, or 175%, so my abilities deal 75%, or 75% more effective if they deal damage, like Spores, or, it also applies to the healing that Regenerative Molt gets me, which is normally baseline of 50 health per second for 10 seconds. 75% of 50, what is that? I'm bad at math, someone tell me. 35? No, it'd be closer to like 37.5. So 37.5 on top of 50. I get like 87 health back. Oh, network not responding. That's not good. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure it won't boot me out. I'm pretty sure it doesn't hate me that much. Oh wait, there's some dude on the rampart. That's not good. Let's fix that. There we go. Ramparts are just big mounted machine guns. I've never used one in my life. I know that you can't hurt them from the front, though. Did you get spored? Nope, but that guy sure as shit did. And in case you don't know how Spores works, you just put a bunch of globes, or globs, not globes, a bunch of globs on targets. And I can put it on anything. I just can't put it on allies. I can put it on my Molt, or I can put it on any enemy that I see. And if I shoot those Spores, it'll deal, or it'll spread to everything nearby that target within a certain radius. My spread range, I don't think right now is very high, but it'll spread nonetheless. And we got 5 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if I can kill a bunch of people. There we go. Just waiting for this thing to open. Bam, and we're done. We're in like Flynn. Alright. Oh, that's a Nox. Noxes are terrifying. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I don't even know what's going on right now. I just know that I don't like this. You get out of here. Let's pop that down real quick. Another thing that I really like about Saryn is every time I hit Molt, any status effects that are affecting me get transferred to the Molt. or to the shell. So let's say I have like 7 different status procs, which would be up in the top right corner, next to the 20 and 20%. I'm not entirely certain what those are, but I know what the 20% is. 20% is 20% bonus experience on anything that I do. Or I earn 20% bonus experience, but I don't know what the 20 is. But let's say I have a bunch of status effects, like I'm bleeding, I'm toxic procced, I'm magnetic procced, I'm cold procced, and I'm on fire. And if I hit molt, I get cleared of all of them immediately. And that's what I really like about Saryn. She's not as durable as other tanks, but she's fairly hard to kill if you do it right. The other thing I like about Saryn, she's a very full-figured woman. A very full-figured woman frame of murder. I call her the walking war crime or the toxic bimbo. Take your pick. But I mean, she's either one. She's both at the same time. Ow. Oh boy, I just get to murder people here. Sweet, I like this. I like murdering people. Bam. Oh wait, oh, it's just a roller ball? Oh, no wonder I couldn't see it. Alright. So this is, I just need to kill people for 2 minutes. And hopefully they don't, hopefully they show up relatively quickly. Because there's one time I did this where enemies just didn't show up fast enough for me to kill them. Like, the longer you spend with enemies in the area, the more that bar on the right or on the left goes down. So if you're unable to kill enemies, like I can't even shoot this fucker. If you're unable to kill enemies quick enough, then they complete the reclamation of this area, and then you lose, and it sucks. And there was one time where the enemies spawned like as far away as possible, and going after them sucked. I hated it. Another place that I don't like is the camp that I just left, where I was defending that little trailer. Reclamation missions in here, or liberation missions, not reclamations, liberation missions in here, or in there, enemies will spawn underground, but won't leave the cave that's nearby, and they still count as being in the area, but all the enemies will spawn in there, and they don't leave. Oh god, I hate that thing. That's a bomber, in case you can't tell, and he's not fun to deal with. I want him dead as quick as possible. I'm also not a good shot. I don't know if you can tell that either. More often than not, okay, there's that guy down. Die for me, big... Okay, fine, I'll just hit you with this. I'll just hit you with my sword. Yeah, you get out of here as well. Alright. Hey, Bombard, go down. There you go. Now, where's that bomber? There it is. Gee, I wonder where it went. It's so hard to see. It's bright green. That thing I'm not going to look at. That giant thing over there I'm not looking at. Where is everybody? Do I have to kill the fucking the bomber? Whatever. This mission is done. There we go. Now I just got to kill the rest of the enemies, the remaining enemies. And then I'll move on to the last part of the bounty. God, I hope that friggin' gunship doesn't count as an enemy. I don't want to kill that Bullcore. That's what that thing's called, Tusk Bullcore. I don't want to deal with that thing. I hate it. I hate it so much. What are you doing 150 meters away from me? What even are you? What even are you? I gotta clear out the remaining enemies, but that guy is stuck on a friggin' rock. And I can't see him. And if I leave this area, then I'll forfeit the bounty, which means I have to start this entire fucking thing over again. Okay, you're getting very annoying. Normally I'm able to shoot them as soon as they pop out of the ship, but I failed at that one. What do you mean? Okay, I guess he was just stuck underground. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can't go find that dude that's just hanging out over here. For some unknown reason. Okay. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to pop into an Arcwing mode, which is just... I didn't have this the first time I came through here, but... Or the first time I tried missions here, but now I do. What are you? And where are you is a better question. Come on, keep going up. Ah, fuck, I'm just going to fire a rocket at it. Bam! Oh, it... Are you kidding me? It's a fucking ball. Okay, well, that took a lot longer than it needed to. I don't know why it was stuck over there, but it was. But this thing here, it's called Arcwing mode. It is the fastest way to get around the planes. Unfortunately, Arcwing... The actual Arcwing missions suck. They're not good. They're not fun. So now we're looking for somebody. There he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, Pally. No, don't run. It just makes it more fun for me, son. There you go. Alright, now we just get to download them. So that's a bounty. That's a third-tier bounty. Done and done. God damn it. The one thing I don't want. There's 3 things in this bounty that I don't want, and I always get them. I don't want the money. I don't want the relic, or the Orican relic, and I don't want the Gara piece. And those are the only 3 that I get. There's like 4 new mods that are available in this drop table, and I can't get them. But that's a bounty. I'm gonna go. For those of you who are new, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. But if not, then carry on your merry way. But for the rest of you ramblers, I will catch you next week with another Friday special, which probably will be Heroes of the Storm. Might be Plains of Eidolon again, because there is a new event, or that new meteorite-based event is coming eventually. But yeah, I'm gonna go. For those of you who are new, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, like I said. But I'm gonna go. Hope you all enjoy this, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody. It's been a lot of fun.